Hello, I'm Dr. Benita Rattan and this channel is dedicated to skincare for skin of colour. So I'm a doctor, but I'm also a cosmetic formulator specifically for skin of colour. And that's quite important because the majority of products that have been manufactured were actually created for Caucasian skin and are not ideal for skin of colour. So really this channel is all about empowering you with the knowledge of the best ingredients, the best formulations and the best products globally for skin of colour. So today we're going to be talking about Olay. Olay is a huge global brand, and actually I love doing brands like this because skin of colour, we are everywhere. We're not just in one country, which means that my job is to make sure that I cover the brands in your country too. So the question I get asked a lot is, so what exactly is skin of colour? You know, I've got olive skin or I've got different skin colour. What is skin of colour? Skin of colour is skin that typically tans rather than burns in the sun. Because if you're tanning rather than burning, it's because your melanocytes are large. Those are the cells that produce the pigment melanin. And if that's the case, then it's more likely that with one scratch, one bite or one burn, you will hyperpigment. And that's really what the crux of this is how do we ensure we are applying the correct products to our skin that don't burn the skin or lead to pigmentation. Okay, so let's dive right in. Okay, so starting off with the first product, which is a long title, so I'm going to read it. Olay Total Effects Anti-Aging 7-in-1 Day Moisturizer SPF 15. First of all, I feel like we need snappier titles because that's a real mouthful. All right, well, starting off with the obvious, SPF 15. SPF 15 is never enough for skin of colour. I get asked this question quite a lot actually, is can I wear SPF 30? Is that good enough? The bottom line is we need 2 milligrams of sunscreen per centimetre squared. People rarely apply enough sunscreen. And so we should always be wearing SPF 50 in order to, even if we don't apply as much as we should, at least you're maybe hitting SPF 30. When you're starting off at SPF 15, I mean, it's sort of game over actually. So SPF 15 is never enough for starters. So on the positives of this product is it does have very good humectants in it, which means that it can hold water molecules in the epidermis, the top layer of skin. So here it's got glycerin and panthenol. It's also got niacinamide as the third ingredient. Now don't forget, as we're going down the ingredients list, whatever has the highest percentages are at the top and it goes down in descending order. So when you have niacinamide as the third ingredient, you know that's approximately at about 5%, which is decent. I love niacinamide. It's a fantastic ingredient for skin of colour. Please go and watch my niacinamide video because I go into the heavy science of it and the clinical studies behind it. But just in a nutshell, it controls your sebum levels. It helps to minimise pore size. It's great for the texture of your skin. It does help to reduce hyperpigmentation. If you want to know the exact mechanism of action, just watch my niacinamide video. I also love the fact that they got the multi-antioxidants right. Often a brand will only put in one antioxidant. Now don't forget, antioxidants oxidize very quickly, and that's why you want them in combination to prevent them from oxidizing in the bottle before you even apply it to your skin. So here they've got tocopherol acetate, which is your vitamin E. They've got green tea extract, sodium ascorbate phosphate, which is your vitamin C, and they've also got BHT as well. So until that point, I'm very happy with this product. The negatives, however, is that they did add perfume and they also added alpha isomethyl which is also a fragrance. In my opinion, fragrance has no place in skincare. It's something that you want to avoid. It's a very old-fashioned thing to do because the reason why a manufacturer will do this is because they think that's what the customer wants. They think the customer wants to smell like strawberries and mangoes, whereas actually, you know, we actually want to do what's best for our skin. I do believe that they are changing, and I'm glad that Olay does have some fragrance-free products, which I will also be talking about in this video. But I feel like that's a bit of a mistake because also don't forget, this is for anti-aging. As our skin ages, our skin becomes drier and more sensitive. It can actually tolerate less. And so you have to almost be more careful. It needs more humectants. It needs more ceramides. It needs to repair, and it needs nothing that's going to cause any inflammation or contact dermatitis. So I would certainly avoid this during the daytime. I know they put in SPF 15, but don't forget, fragrance is UV unstable and the derivatives can be quite irritating to the skin. So I certainly wouldn't wear this in the daytime. I wouldn't wear it as we're aging. It's a shame because actually they got quite a lot of this product right. They got the antioxidants right. They added a good percentage niacinamide and at a decent price point. So they just fell down on that last hurdle. And if they decide to recreate this product and reformulate, which often they do every few years, but as a fragrance-free version, then I would say go and purchase it. But again, wear it at nighttime. Okay, so moving on to Retinol 24 Regenerous Serum. So I've heard a lot about this. And even when I'm driving down, I'll see this on a billboard and I'll say, oh, I'm going to be reviewing that in my video. Okay, so the positives of this is they've got great emollients. It's got dimethicone, it's got glycerin, it's got pentapeptide 4, which I love. It's excellent. It's also got niacinamide as a third ingredient. Well done. So about 5%. Now the sixth ingredient here is retinol. It doesn't tell me what exact percentage it is, but roughly it's probably at about 2%. Now for skin of color, I tend to recommend maximum 0.2 to 0.5% retinol. A lot of people will be fine at 2%, but for me, I want 0% burns in skin of color, and retinol is highly irritating. So I would be very, very cautious with 2% for skin of color. The other negative of this product is that it's got laureth 4, which is quite comedogenic. It's a surfactant, and when it's because it's quite comedogenic, it can lead to acne or clogging of pores. So if you have oily, acne-prone skin, I probably would steer clear of this product. But the positive news is that this product has no fragrance. So I'm very, very happy because that is rare. Actually, it's very rare to have a mainstream brand that gets that right. And you know how many brands I've reviewed for you. I mean, I'm really shocked at how poor some of the main brands have been, but this they got right, so I am happy. What I would say is if you want to wear this product, I would wear it maximum 1 to 2 nights a week after your moisturizer to buffer it. I know we always say put your retinol first, but because it's such a high concentration, I do fear it's going to lead to reactions and soreness, redness of the skin, sensitivity, and then you're almost 2 steps back. So I don't want that for your skin. So I would say apply your fatty moisturizer that has no other actives, no fragrance in it, and then apply this on top in order to buffer it. That means that you're, instead of putting on 2%, you know, you're bringing it down to about 1%, 0.5% just by doing that one action. Okay, so moving on to the next product, which is Regenerous Micro Sculpting Serum Fragrance Free. It's fragrance free, people. Okay, so let's talk about the positives here. So it has great emollients in it. It's got cyclopentasiloxane, it's got glycerin, it's got panthenol. It's also got peptides in it. So it's got pentapeptide 4. The only thing I'd say is it is the 10th ingredient. So it's probably at about 1 to 2%, which is quite surprising considering this is the main marketing tagline of this particular product. It's also got niacinamide, which I love. It's great for, you know, pores, erythema, pigmentation. It's great for sensitive skin. So, you know, it does have good ingredients in it. I'd say this is absolutely fine for skin of color. There's nothing in this product that's going to irritate your skin or that's going to inflame your skin or make it more sensitive. On the negative side, I'd say that there also isn't much in it either. I mean, it's a £30 cream. That's quite expensive for basically a cream that's got niacinamide in it and very low percentage peptides. So, I mean, I probably wouldn't run out and buy this cream because I can't see much benefit with it, but you know, for us, the most important thing is to make sure that we're not reacting, and this cream isn't going to make you react. So if you've got this cream, carry on wearing it. I just don't think we're going to get massive results from it. So the next product here is Total Effects Whip Face Moisturizer SPF 25. Again, it's fragrance free. It's fragrance free. So I'm very happy. Like, if you just tell me that it's fragrance free, full stop, yeah, tick Tick from Dr. V. So, okay, let's go a bit more detail. So it is a chemical sunscreen, okay? So it does have avobenzone, homosalate, octisalate, octocrylene. I would say avoid this if you've got pigmentation, eczema, sensitive skin, because it is a chemical sunscreen. For those sorts of skins where you already have inflammation taking place, always go with physical sunscreens. I've actually made a whole video on my top 3 physical sunscreens, and I made another video comparing chemical with physical, so you know the science behind what's going on with your 2 different options. Okay, so the positive here is also got niacinamide. They also did really well with their multi-antioxidants. So they've got tocopherol, sodium ascorbate acetate, they've got BHT, they've got basically multi-antioxidants. So what you'll find is with any brand, they tend to have a signature. And so you can see from here, their signature is they obviously purchased a lot of niacinamide and a lot of antioxidants. And you'll see that then in every single one of their products, which is great. On the flip side, when a brand does something wrong, for example, fragrance, they'll apply the same fragrance for all their products, or any mistake they made is a systematic error, they'll put it in all their products. So generally speaking, as a rule of thumb, I mean, I've probably reviewed about 20 brands so far. When you find 3 or 4 good products from a brand, it's likely that the whole brand is going to be good. So I like this product. I would say wear this product at nighttime, however, because of the antioxidants and the actives. I always say apply your actives at nighttime. You probably will be fine with niacinamide during the day because it's very UV stable, but with the antioxidants, I'd rather you loaded up your skin with antioxidants at night, and then you go out during the day with your SPF 50 on top physical sunscreen to reflect the UV, rather than have any chemical reactions taking place on the skin when UV is out. Okay, so the next product is Olay Eyes, which is about £30, so it is quite expensive. So the positives here are humectants, dimethicone, glycerin, isohexadecane as well. So it's very good for hydrating. That's the positives. The 4th ingredient here is niacinamide, which means that's probably at about 3%. I do prefer it at slightly higher percentage, but that's okay. The 8th ingredient here is pentapeptide 4, which is about 1 to 2%. So there's only one peptide actually in this product when the main marketing feature is this peptides. So I don't know, I feel like they could have done better on that front. I mean, there's nothing in this product that's going to harm your skin, okay? So you're going to be fine in terms of having skin of color and applying this product. It does have isopropyl isostearate, which is 5 out of 10 on the comedogenic scale. So although you should still be fine because it is around the eye area. I mean, I'm just not blown away by this product, okay? So yes, it's a humectant. Yes, it's got about 3% niacinamide, and yes, it's got about 1% peptides, but I mean, you're not going to get great results with this either. I think it's just a basic moisturizer that goes around the eyes, but for £30, and I just feel like that's really expensive. Okay, so I'm in the comment section for 1 hour at the launch of every video, and I'm trying to do 5 a week. Last week I actually uploaded 7 videos. I was so proud of myself. If I can do that more often, I will do it for you. But the reason, I mean, I got a message from a lovely lady in Canada who said, Dr. V, you know, you release your videos and it's midnight for us, we're sleeping, and I can't wake up to watch your videos and get my questions answered. And I'm so sorry, but let me explain to you what's going on behind the scenes, okay? So I've got my children at home, and this is why I'm basically filming in my bedroom. You can see my bed. I mean, you know, there's just no privacy. It's the only place I can close the door and just have a little bit of peace. But while I'm filming and talking to you, this is what I can hear. Mummy, mummy. And then I go, I'm filming. And they'll say, mummy, mummy, I'm hungry. And I'll say, I'm filming. And they'll say, mummy, mummy, I chopped off Josh's hair. And I'll still say I'm filming, and then I'll realize what my daughter's just done, which is what happened yesterday. She actually got paper scissors and chopped off my 3-year-old son's hair. She turned him into a puppy called Mimi and made him sit there while she hacked his hair off. Yeah. And this is while I was filming. And so this is why I'm basically in the comment section for 1 hour maximum, so that my children don't have abandonment issues and feel like just mummy wasn't even around. So I'm really sorry. I do my absolute best. I try and respond to about 100 questions a day, but I feel like after that, I just need to sort of like look at the children. So I'm really sorry. I do my best. Please do download your free guide. The link is in the description box below. If you've got any brands you want me to review, please can you write them down below. Thank you very much for watching.